Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here today. Well, today you guys are in for a real treat. This is going to be a really fun one. And as I've said 1,000 times in all my latest videos, fall is indeed here and it is my favorite time of year. And one of the other things I love is the holiday season, and that is upon us too, because just around the corner, Halloween is coming, and then you've got Thanksgiving, and then you've got Christmas, and then the New Year. So I love the holiday season, but one of my favorite holidays along with fall is I love Halloween, and I'm sure a lot of you do too. Halloween is just so fun for so many reasons, you know, scary movies and dressing up and nostalgia and candy, and I love stealing candy from my kids. They do all the work, and then I cherry pick some of my favorite candy. I'm so excited to be bringing you this video. This is a brand new fragrance house that I've never heard of before. I just kind of recently hearing about them, and it's called MakingScent. And one of my good friends, UnAverage Joe, is affiliated with this company, and he's got his own fragrance out with this company. So today I thought I'd talk about his brand new fragrance, UnAverage Patch, and I thought I'd talk about another fragrance called Candy Corn. I thought those two fragrances are perfect for this time of year because they're both fun, they're both nostalgic, and they both are having to do with candy. So Joe was kind enough to send me a package in the mail all the way from New York, and this is his fragrance called UnAverage Patch. And then I'll be talking about this one right here called Candy Corn. Let's start spraying. Now, I have already worn these yesterday, so I know how long they last, and I can tell you, as soon as I pull the cap off Candy Corn, I can smell it right away. I think Candy Corn is kind of one of those polarizing things, just talking to people about it at work. Some people just really love it, or they really hate it, and there's like no in between. I fall in the category of really love it. I've always loved candy corn. It does remind me of my childhood, and it's so delicious. You get that sweet honey like vanilla scent, and I love it. So let's see how well they did, how close MakingScent came with their version of candy corn. Probably gave it one too many sprays there. Wow, that's pretty good. Now, I will say right away, the first initial blast smells more like caramel corn to me. I kind of picking up this really salty note, and I really get this sweetness coming from like a caramel. Right away, it does remind me of real caramel corn with that salty like, and then you start to smell something nice and buttery. But then I can tell you, when I was wearing this, it started changing. It started changing from like, you know, a buttered caramel, salty caramel corn, and it really started changing into that and metamorphosizing into that candy corn. And the vanilla in this is so good, and it's a little bit salty. Now, the ingredients are kept a secret, but we do know that there's ambergris in here. We do know that there's some sugar and vanilla. And man, guys, this smells so good. Like I said, out the top, I kind of got a salty, buttery caramel corn vibe, and then it kind of started changing into that sweet candy corn. And then as this thing started to dry down, and let me tell you, I got 8 hours on my skin easily, and this thing was pulsating off my wrist. I mean pulsating. I mean the scent bubble was ginormous. So I realized that sweet fragrances aren't up a lot of y'all's alley. They are mine. I love gourmandish fragrances. I love sweet, delicious, gorgeous fragrances. I just love them. I don't know what it is about them. I guess they're just so youthful. They're so vibrant. They kind of make you feel like remember your childhood. And I love it. I love youthful fragrances. And guys, this fragrance is perfect for the cold weather, which that's pretty much upon us depending on where you live. But yeah, this one is going to project really well. This is just a fun, flirty, you know, kind of want to wear this fragrance for yourself, maybe on a date. I don't know. I don't know what, you know, your significant other would be into, but this is just a fun fragrance just to have a good time, put a smile on your face. If you're in a bad mood, this one will definitely put a smile across your face because the candy corn vibe in here is for real. And then it does start to settle down, and you definitely get, you know, this beautiful vanillic freshness. I think with a little bit of a freshness coming from the ambergris, but it is so good, guys. And just to let you know, the prices are, if you get a 17 ml, you're going to pay 20 bucks, a 30 ml, 30 bucks, the 50 ml will be 45 bucks, and 100 ml will be 70 bucks from MakingScent. So those are really good deals, guys. That's cheap, inexpensive fragrances if you're on a budget. And they have so many other fragrances, guys, but I just wanted to talk about these two, like I said, since Halloween was around the corner. And guys, this one goes beast mode. I can tell you it goes beast mode. You're going to get 8+ hours and a huge scent trail. And I'm smelling it right now, and it's just a gorgeous honeyed, sweet, caramel, vanillic, very salty like fragrance, and I'm here for it, guys. So definitely give candy corn a try if you have a sweet tooth. All right, the next one we're going to be talking about is, like I said, from my good friend Joe, and of course I've got my sample right here. Let's go ahead and give it a spray. Now, one of the things I know about Joe, this fragrance is supposed to be paying homage to his love for Sour Patch Kids, and bravo, man. This, you know what it smells like the most to me? I don't know if you guys are nuts like me, but when you get down to the bag and you've got all those little sugars left in the bottom of the bag, I always dip my finger in there and scoop them out. It smells like that residue on the bag when all those little sugar crystals have fallen off and settled down to the bottom. That's what this fragrance reminds me of, because it's a little bit powdery. It's sour yet sweet, and this one is so, it's so good, man. I just love this one. Real quick, let me give you the notes. On the top, you've got blueberry, raspberry, lemon, and lime. I mean, what's not to love about that? And then in the heart, you've got berries, a pineapple note, and bergamot. And then in the base, you have sugarcane, vanilla, and that nice freshness coming from the ambergris, guys. I'm still kind of chuckling and laughing because how good this is. It's definitely going to make you feel like a kid in a candy store. I can't even think of a better way to describe it. And then when you're a kid in a candy store, you have no worries. You know, it's just, you have a smile on your face because you're chomping down on your favorite candy, guys. This one is so good. And I got 8 hours easily on my skin. And like I said, this one just, these fragrances by MakingScent just pump across the room. They're beast mode and they go forever. And this one is so good. And it's just a fun, I already said this, just a fun, flirty, nostalgic fragrance. Wear it wherever you will. If you're not wearing fragrances, you know, for your lady, or, you know, you're not trying to get compliments, you're just wearing them for yourself, well then perfect. You'll love this one, and you'll love that this will put you in a good mood. These are good mood, smiling fragrances. Very, very fun, guys. What can I say? I'm here for it. I love the youthful scents, and this one's going to work so good in the wintertime. So bravo, guys. You really captured that gorgeous Sour Patch scent. It smells so good. It's got like this dusty, powdery vibe going on. A little bit of freshness, you know, coming from the bergamot and the ambergris. But it's so good. I'm here for this. You know what else it also kind of reminds me of too, while I'm thinking about it? Ever so slightly of a box of Fruit Loops. It does remind me of that. It's just a fun, nostalgic vibe. So I'm here for it. Good job, Bucks. Now, my good friend UnAverage Joe has his own fragrance. Congratulations. But he also has a thriving and teaming YouTube channel. Let me put a link to that down in the description. I'm not affiliated with MakingScent at all, but I love what they're doing, and I'm a believer in dreamers. So I'll put their link down below so you guys can see all the other original creations they have, all the other cool fragrances. And I've still got a few others that Joe sent me that I'm going to test out and check out and maybe do a video later on. So I'll leave those links down below. Guys, if you had a fun time watching this, if these sound like anything you might be interested in, please leave me a thumbs up. If you ever tried anything from MakingScent, please let me know down in the comments, and let my subscribers know down below. Give us all a tip of what some of their really good fragrances are in the comments section below. And guys, if you got any value, again, leave a thumbs up. Tell your friends and family about the video, and come join my movement. This is the Scott Aromatico movement. We would love to have you be part of the family. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button down below and those bell notifications off to the side. I hope, wherever you are in this world, you are finding some happiness, and you can find some happiness with these two fragrances. And I hope you're at peace, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Thank you for all your support. Ciao.